The following story is based on real events from my point of view. Due to self-incrimination, privacy, and all that other shit, 98% of names been changed and pictures been blurred. I don't own the rights to the instrumentals, but I do own the rights to some of these pictures and videos y'all about to see. Chapter 23. So at this time, the streets was calling Rell fresh out of jail Rell because he was always in and out of jail. Rell and Rob was both in and out of jail this time. Rob probably been locked up around 10 times. Rell been locked up at least 20 or more times. Rob used to catch felony charges, so he'll get out, then do a year in jail, get out, then do a year or two in jail, get out, do another year. He was doing time like that. And Rell was just getting out and get locked up every month or every other week. Rell was mostly getting misdemeanors, but he had a few felonies on his record too. Around this time, they was giving Kershaw County hell, like the police out there was going through hell deals with these two. These two was always in some shit. I used to think I was wild as hell till I met them. So Rell was on his way to Atlanta. So once Rell got out here in the morning, we started riding around.
My nigga fresh out of jail, Rell's free, nigga.
Northside hood all day in this H, nigga.
My niggas
all
in the
day,
A.
every day, nigga.
How I feel to be free, nigga?
Feel good, feel Gucci, man.
How long you gonna stay free, nigga?
For the rest of my motherfucking life, nigga, I'm not trying to go back.
Then I brought him to the crib, and my roommate Whitney was mad because she was like, I don't want no nigga here while you go to work. I got kids. She had a little son and a little daughter. She didn't want Rell to be there while I was at work. So I told Rell, I gotta go to work in the afternoon, so what you can do is just hang out around here, or hang out at my job while I go to work, and when I get off, I'll scoop you up, and we ride out, we figure everything out. Rell was like that, so I ended up going to work, and when I got off, I couldn't find Rell. I'm like, where the fuck he at? Riding around, looking for him, I get to the crib, no sight of him. I was like, shit, I hope that nigga good. Next thing, I get a phone call.
I have a collect call from
Fresh out of jail, Rell.
an inmate at
I answer, it says, you got a call from an inmate in Fulton County. Yo, this Rell. I said, what the fuck? My nigga got locked up in Fulton County? So when I answered the phone, I said, what happened? He was like, yo, the police stopped me for no reason, said I look suspicious. Ran my name, come to find out I got a warrant in fucking Kershaw County. So they locked him up. They said he was a fugitive from justice, and they drove him back to South Carolina. My nigga was only out here for like a day. Damn, free my nigga Rell. So a few days later, I end up chilling with Drea, and while I'm chilling with Drea, Whitney called my phone. So Drea like, who the fuck that is? Drea snapped my phone, and it's like, who the fuck is this? And Whitney like, who the fuck is you? So now they both arguing on my phone, and I took my phone from Drea. Drea was like, fuck you, and hopped out my car and went to the crib. So as I'm on the way back home, I'm on the phone with Whitney like, yo, what the fuck is wrong? She like, nigga, what the fuck is all wrong with you? Where the fuck you at? You supposed to be home. I'm like, what? She like, you fucked up. I said, no, you fucked up because you in my crib. So when I end up pulling up to the apartments, all the lights are off. All of a sudden I see a shiny light. But what I thought was a shiny light, until it got closer, it was a fucking knife. He started charging at me with a motherfucking knife. And I grabbed her arm and twisted that shit like my military instincts just came out. And as I disarmed the knife from her, I went outside and I was like, bitch, you pulled the knife out on me? And I went and got my pistol. When I came upstairs, I turned the lights on and I cocked my pistol back. She like, you gonna pull your gun out in front of my kids? Bitch, you just pulled a knife out on me in front of your kids. The fuck is wrong with you? I get the fuck up out of here. She like, I'm calling the police. I said, call them. So she called the police, and I waited for them outside. When they pulled up, they like, what's going on? I said, the bitch pulled a knife out on me, so I went and got my pistol. I'm not gonna let a bitch stab me in my crib. She need to get the fuck up out of here. And the police like, hold on. So this your crib, and she called the police on you at your crib? I'm like, yeah, that bitch gotta go. I said, go ahead, take her. And the police ain't wanna do their job, they gonna ask me, can I leave? Hell nah, this bitch in my crib pulling a knife out on me. If I shoot her, I'll be wrong, right? So y'all need to get this bitch up out of here. They like, please, just leave, sir. I'm like, what the fuck y'all mean leave? This is my crib. My name is on the lease, not that bitch. They was like, but she got her kids. Nigga, she don't give a fuck. She pulled her knife out on me. And these niggas still begging me to leave. Like, what the fuck is wrong with these cops? Do they want me to shoot this bitch? Or do they want me to get stabbed? Because those are the only two options. The bitch is crazy. She gotta go. She gotta leave tonight. So they ended up talking to both of us, and she agreed that if I give her some space to move all her shit out, she'll leave within like 10 minutes. She just don't want to see me as she moving her shit out. Said she could do that, but ain't shit better not be missing. So I ended up drove around the corner for a minute, came back, she was gone. All her shit was gone, but when I got in the crib, this bitch ransacked my crib, had all my drawers open, all my kitchen counter drawers open, floor. But I was like, fuck it, as long as that bitch going, I'm good. So a few weeks after this, I was trying to find another apartment because I ain't need no 2-bedroom and they ain't want to give me no 1-bedroom. So I was like, fuck it, I'm about to just dip and find another apartment complex. So while I'm looking for an apartment complex, some of my coworkers was talking about getting an apartment together. And they was like, shit, we all 3 could move in together. Actually, it was 4 of them, but one of them was like, yo, I just need to stay there for a little bit, then I'm gonna get a spot for my shorty. So he's like, y'all get a 3-bedroom, I'll just get the living room for a little bit. So it was me, Scoop, Tay, and Morris. We was gonna get a crib together, and around this time, I started hanging with 3C again and started, rapping on him and making tracks. And 3C wanted to meet Duke, cause I used to always tell him about Duke, how Duke was fire, he was a good rapper and shit, and we used to make tracks together. And at one point, Duke was the hardest rapper I ever met. Like, I was like, yo, nobody could defeat him, he the hardest rapper. Then I realized, shit, I like my style better than his. And honestly, I feel like I'm better than him when it comes to writing. Now, off the head, I give him that. But writing, I'm better than him if I write. So some of the tracks me and Duke made, I went to the 3C studio and I recorded those shits without Duke. And it's fucked up because this was Duke's idea, but Duke was gone. And when he was around, he wasn't trying to go to the studio. He rather chill with Lily and smoke all day. So, I ended up doing the tracks and those shits came out fire. Everybody's job was fucking with my shit. Then it was a producer named X Gang. He was trying to get me and Duke to, pull up and manage us and shit, but we kind of fumbled the bag on that shit. And the artists that he did bring up, they ended up getting real popular. And out of nowhere, Rell ended up getting out, hit me up. He's like, man, this shit was some bullshit, man. I'm out now, man. What's good? I'm like, shit, stay out, my nigga, word. I was like, well, what's up, man? What's the next move? He's like, shit, we need to hit up Miami. So I was like, bet. And he was like, shit, Rod about to come home soon. So I'm like, word, y'all niggas get when Rod get out, man, all 3 of us gonna hit up Miami, yo. So I started saving up some money, getting prepared for Miami.
They seen me.
Who seen me?
My mind. Oh,
and what they said, they pulled up on you?
yeah.
And what happened?
They told me, we need to ask some questions. You look suspicious. I said to myself, damn, what I do?
So what they did, bring your name?
Yeah.
What happened?
Burglary. A fucking burglary charge. Got a lot of people right now. First off, fucking can.
God damn, motherfucking can.
Yeah. But the motherfuckers actually will come and get your ass too.
Damn. So what happened? They end up expediting you, dropping you back?
So tell me about them transporting you back to South Carolina.
My nigga.
They took you in a van or a car?
Took me in the van. Police car, nigga. Carrying the police off.
Was it a long ride?
The one by the old Jackson school, bro.
That nigga came all the way to Atlanta to pick you up. Damn. So how was the ride back home?
Shit, I was eating lovely.
What you mean you was eating lovely?
Had a damn burger.
How you get a burger on a ride home?
Shit, they didn't pay for that bitch.
So these niggas fed you while they escorting you back home?
Yep.
What y'all did? Stop at a restaurant?
They stopped McDonald's.
How the hell you was eating? You had cuffs on, right? So these niggas uncuffed you to eat a burger.
Really?
Yo, I cannot make this shit up. Yo, this some real shit, man.
That's some real shit, man.
That's what's up. So
We went to in Atlanta. Full County? God damn, that shit is notorious. You lucky to make it out.
Been to jail. Nigga, please, man. I've been to all the motherfucking jail sites, man. Fuck you, mean. Ain't all the jails you been through. Alvarez, Glen, Kershaw County, Fulton County, Atlanta, Greenville, Ridgeville, Georgia.
Let me tell you the story of fresh out of jail Rell. Like Nelson Mandela, he spent a lot of time in jail. Some people looked at him as a criminal, but Rell was just a victim of another black man caught up in the system. Growing up in the hood made Rell a target, and Rell stayed in the system like a video game cartridge. Most kids go to middle school after elementary. but Rell was on his way to the penitentiary. Going in and out of boot camp as a juvenile. Rell didn't have any friends, they said he was too wild. And this pushed Rell towards hanging with the wrong crowd. Rell went through a lot of shit when he was just a child. Nobody wanted to hang with Rell because of his past. Like Andre 3000, he was an outcast. He felt alone, like no one really loved him. The streets felt like court, everyone used to judge him. But this made Rell snap and get crazy as hell. Rell was so wild, he'll break into jail. Police used to mean mug Rell every time they rode by, so he stole a police car like New Jersey Drive. Rell ain't give a fuck about going to jail. Fresh out of jail, Rell. 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 Fresh out of jail, Rell.
Get violated, man. Real, man. All I ask you to help me out. All I ask that dumbass bitch, yo. Straight up.
Before we learned how to cook food, we was cooking crack. We was in the trap like a piece of cheese used to kill a rat. Getting harassed by cooking crops and South crack. Rell asked the cops, what the fuck you looking at? Pussy. The cops always look for a reason to arrest us, especially Rell because of his criminal record. So the cops planted weed on us when they went to check us, cause they knew we was moving weight like a bench presser. Asking Rell questions, trying to put him under pressure, but Rell wouldn't fold like closing the dresser. They locked us all up and took us all to jail. Fresh out of jail, Rell. 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 Fresh out of jail, Rell.
Yo, Rell, fucking fresh out of jail, nigga. Hot like the line. Someone on bail. Burning up a hell.